Society has adapted it because the girls are doing it down in Russia and Europe. But we're not going to get to that yet. Exactly. We're not going to open that chapter yet. I want to open up real quick in this chapter right now. I want to talk about Justify My Love video.
Yeah. What about it?
Yes, fantabulous.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very proud of that too. That was like early on. And it was, again, they censored that. MTV didn't want to show that.
Right. Why was the purpose? Because there's a lot of,
It was censored, yeah, because they said it was too much. It was very sexual, and it exploited women and men, and there was gays in it, and they didn't want to show it.
And what year was this that they didn't want this on television?
Oh, my God, it was 1993.
Wow.
92, 93.
And here's the shade. And here's the shade. When you turn on television today, what do you see?
Oh, my God, you see so much more than what we were trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy. And it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was crazy. They were like, oh, no, the censors, they're not going to show it.
Whatever happened to the censors? Did they go away to get fired or something?
No, but what happened was they started first to show it, because what she did was, when she saw that MTV or any, video channel wouldn't show it, she released it, in the stores and sold it as a single. She sold the videotape of it.
Wow.
Because
everybody wanted to see Madonna's body, so she turned them.
And, she made mad money. She laughed away all the way to the bank. And people, MTV ended up showing it anyways, late night.
Oh,
Yeah. It was crazy, master publicity, marketing plan. I mean, she made so much money off of that.
It must have been a national scandal, no?
Yeah, it was all over the news. They were calling her a slut. The Daily News were calling her a tramp on the cover.
Free promotion.
They were calling her all types of devil.
I would have been feeling like Marilyn Monroe down too.
Yeah. Oh no, it was crazy. She looked amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, they were calling her a lesbian. And,
but yet Cindy Lauper was out.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy, but now it's all. It wasn't all in vain, like they say.
Wow.
Yeah, now it's more accepted. And artists get the freedom to be a bit more creative. But Madonna broke down those barriers, and with a little help from her friends.
Wow, amazing. Now, so Madonna still turns us to this day. She is smart down.
Yeah, very smart.
The girls be sleeping on Miss Madonna.
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot. Very smart businesswoman.
I know you love her down, right?
Yeah, I respect her, and I think she's amazing. I live. I always did even before I went on tour with her as a kid. My cousins would listen to her.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it was amazing later on that I got
Madonna was in your face. I would have been hyperventilating a little bit before she came to the seat, though.
Yeah, I really bugged out. I mean, listening to her and then being able to work with her was crazy. Growing up, I was like, wow.
Is she a good dancer, or
is she what?
Is she a good dancer?
Oh yeah, very good dancer. She was originally a dancer when she first came to New York. That's what she wanted to be.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. She first wanted to dance, and then she got into music, hanging out at the clubs and stuff like that. And so but first she loved dance. So she studied at Alvin Ailey. She would go there for classes and stuff like that. Early on.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk a little bit about how do I look.
Yeah.
Let's fast forward a little bit because that's by Wolfgang Bush. Shout out to the Omnis, Ultra Omni Power.
Yeah.
How do you feel about how do I look? Because I know you come out in that documentary as well.
I think it's also a great body of work. I mean, it's again a different time. So a lot of people compare it to Paris is Burning, but I mean, it's a whole nother, a whole nother time, a whole nother generation, so to speak. So it can't be the same. And I love what he did. You know, it tells a great story of some of the characters in it, Octavia, you know, and people like that. And I think it's great. I think that it's really great what he did, and no one should be upset about it. Like, because I hear also that they're like, oh, you know, he's this and he that and what's that, and, you know, he didn't pay people or whatever. No, everyone did it willingly, you know. And again, it's a great documentary. It tells the story of people within the community.
Yes.
It's sharing people's lives, you know, to the masses. You know,
Yes.
it's bringing it's real. It's true story, and you have to respect that.
Well, shout out to How Do I Look, because they help sponsor BowlingtonRadio.com, and shout out to the House of Montreal because they also help sponsor. So, you know, I feel like they also paved too. But you know what? I think it was great. So those who are, you know, thinking about getting that video, check it out. It's hot. You know, give it a chance. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of people are captured on that, and when these girls are no longer here, she's going to be wanted. That's what the girls be forgetting about. You know, all the girls like to read. They practice every day. Now
you gotta do your homework. You gotta do your research. You gotta do your research.
Now, you know, Madonna, you know, took it to the further level. You know, she took it to a further level, and you became international, Jose Extravaganza now. So, what other states or countries have you been to? Because I know you've been to DC, right? Florida, Russia. No?
Yeah, I've been to Russia. I've been to Japan. I mean, even before the tour, I already had went with the house.
Wow.
You know, to do to perform in clubs out there. Like I was a baby, and you know, like I went out there like the year before going on tour. I remember going to Japan. I already had been to Japan 2 or 3 times before I went on tour with Madonna. And Canada. I've been everywhere. I've been very lucky, like I said. The only place I've never been to is Singapore, like Hong Kong. And Brazil I haven't been to, but everywhere else I've been.
Work.
Yeah, I've been real lucky, you know, traveling a lot, growing up through the years, you know, dancing and performing, and even before Madonna, it was great. Like I've been very fortunate that way.
Okay.
All over the U.S., you know, all over North America, South America, Japan, Russia. Yeah, all types of cities in Rome and Italy, Nice, the Italian Riviera, the French Riviera.
Word.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Crazy.
Where did you walk in D.C.?
In D.C., I walked, I think it was Vogue, Butch Queen Vogue, first time or something like that, or New Wave. It was Butch Queen first time. Butch Queen Vogue first time at a ball. Something like that. Yeah, and like in Paris and Burning, you mean? Yeah. That was the category. Remember, I wasn't even in the Extravaganza then.
Wow.
I wasn't a Ganza yet, you know?
007?
Yeah, no, I went there with Ronald LeMay, and that was who I was bowling with, so I was repping them.
Okay, La Beja.
Yeah.
La Beja.
Yeah. And I was repping them, and I went there, and I remember it was Angie Extravaganza, David Extravaganza's ball, and it was at Roberto Pendarvis from the House of Pendarvis. Wow, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, and David, it was like 2 different houses throwing the ball together. And the Extravaganzas and the Pendarvises, and it was in Washington, D.C., and I remember I snuck out of my house overnight to go with a group of house kids, you know, to D.C. And I was like, I left the whole weekend, and we stood at friends' houses over there, you know, with the kids, and we went to the ball, and that was my first ball. I went, and I got grand prize. I was voguing 50 miles per hour, and I was so nervous. Yeah.
Did you say 50 miles per hour?
I was voguing so fast, 50 miles per hour, man, and it was because I didn't want to lose, you know, and I thought that if I did everything, you know, if I did everything fast, everything quick, that wouldn't give them the chance to chop me, you know.
Wow.
It was really crazy. I was a little kid, so I'm like, oh my God, let me impress these people really fast. That was my first ball.
Yes, I did the same thing when I first. when I first came out on the floor in the clubhouse. Okay.
Yeah, you want to give her your all. You're like, I don't want to give him no reason, no minutes to like try and like chop.
Supercharged.
So I'm gonna do my thing in at the speed of light.
Okay. I was voting for light years.
Yeah, exactly. At the speed of light, and yeah, they were amazed. You know, they're like, "Who is this little kid?" And Angie came up to me that night, Angie Extravaganza, and she was like, started talking to me in Spanish. She asked me, she's like, "Tú, you eres hispano," you know? And then when I spoke Spanish, she had this big smile on her face, you know, because I guess she assumed that I was, you know, African American and stuff like that. Wow. You know, she probably believed because you know I hung out with them and stuff like that. And I told her, no, I'm not. You know, I'm Hispanic. And she was like, you need to be Extravaganza. And then David, you know, David also was like overwhelmed with my performance. He already had seen me in the clubs, you know, in like Midtown 43 in the clubs, but he always seen me with the other houses. So, you know, so then and then that's when I became a Ganza right after that.
Word.
Yeah.
I'm living right now.
Thank you so much.
Now and now, what did you walk in Florida?
In Florida, I walked Vogue as well. Yeah, in Florida, when I went out to Florida, I judged a couple of times. I was always there as a judge, and then I think that I opened up a category. I was a judge at a ball, I think, for the House of Lords years ago.
Yeah, shout out to the House of Lords. What year was this, by the way?
Oh my God, you asking about years ago?
It's very important that you give me the years because, honey, right now,
wait. It was like, boom. It was like, I'm going to tell you right now, it was like, I want to say 97 por ahí. Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, I'm talking to you back in the day, you know, with Leslie.
Now, was the Lords?
Leslie,
what?
And the Infinities were around, and Leslie and China Blue, you know, from Miami. You know, those kids, yeah.
Which Leslie?
Eccentrica? Yeah, Leslie, of course. Leslie Eccentrica, those girls, you know, from Miami.
Yeah, shout out to Leslie Eccentrica, darling.
Yeah, that's my baby, still to this day. And China Blue makes you rest. I mean, those girls, you know, in Miami. You know, and Vladimir, who was out there, all the kids, Infinity.
Vladimir,
you know, they were very...
I remember him from Club Crash. He used to be voguing down.
Yeah, those kids, they were out in Miami. I used to come out there all the time and judge for them and stuff like that. And yeah, and the House of Lords and all of those guys, they always show love, you know? Yeah, absolutely.
Word. Memories down, huh?
Yeah, a lot of great memories. You bringing me back, man.
There's a little rumor going around here in Florida.
What happened?
I'm only here for a little, you know, I'm only here for 2 years, by the way.
Okay.
And there is a rumor saying that you closed down the Florida chapter of Extravaganza.
No, I didn't. No, there's still kids out there. We have a few.
Okay.
We never closed any chapter out there, you know, at all.
Okay.
There's a couple of kids out there, right? AJ, you know my son AJ that's out there. No, you know AJ. We have a few out there, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, no chapters closed. There's not a lot of members, you know. There's only a couple, but yeah, there's a few of us out there.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other moments and memories about Florida's ballroom scene?
Oh, wow. No, I mean, I haven't been out there in a minute. From what I hear, it's progressed a lot. And I want to make it out there, too. I heard that it's popping off, that the ball scene is becoming very, very big out there.
Yes,
you
it
know,
is.
And like everywhere else, too, it's becoming very popular in other cities as well. But I haven't been out there in a minute, but I have such a great time every time I come and the times that I've been there. I haven't been there in a while, but...
Well, I'll invite you to the next balls and other functions because I keep in track of all of that, honey.
Oh, invite me.
Yeah,
I would love to
whenever you want to come out, you come out, make an appearance. You already know how it is.
I would love to. I would love to do that.
In the sun, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would love to come do that, definitely.
Yes, down. We definitely need some Jose down in Florida.
All right, I would like that very much. Thank you. I want to come out there and give you guys some Jose, definitely.
Word. I definitely see that. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about Russia.
Yeah. What
How
about
was that?
it?